Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee. I got off of work early today because there's a hurricane moving in. Instead of going home and preparing, I'm in the woods. I know I won't be able to get out here in the next few days. I thought I would stop real quick and just check my favorite spots, see what's here, and I've already found a really nice black trumpet and a few species of chanterelle, and then some really pretty flowers to take home as well. It's feeling very ominous out here, kind of feeling like I shouldn't be here, creeping me out a little bit, but there are black trumpets. I know the last time I was out here I said I think that was going to be the last flush. Well, there's lots of them here, so I'm going to collect them. I didn't even bring a bag or a knife because I didn't think there was going to be anything, but we've got several little clumps going on right now, and I'm hoping after this hurricane passes it'll bring a lot more for me to come out here and pick. I'm seeing lots of little pins everywhere, so I guess I was wrong about it being the last flush, which I'm happy about. Yeah, it's a little creepy out here. I'd probably be a little more creeped out if there weren't families at the park right now playing. That's how scared we are, just in case you're wondering. No, there's a lot of people who are preparing, and there's good reason for a lot of people to be worried. So the only thing I really need to do at the house is to put all my houseplants in the shed so they don't get blown about. But other than that, we have a generator, we have gas, we have food, we have water, you know, mostly things that we just keep on hand all the time anyway. Because if you try to go out to the grocery stores right now, it's ridiculous. You can't find anything anyhow. So we've got what we need, pretty much. I think we'll be okay. So we've got some really beautiful trumpets, a nice old man of the woods, a few chanterelles, and some red rustlas that I'm just gonna dry and put in a jar because I think they're beautiful. Look at all the pretty colors and textures. Look at those old men in the woods I just found. The most beautiful old men I've ever found. So pretty. Ooh, the wind is really picking up. I guess I'm gonna have to leave soon, just so I don't get caught in the rain. I really don't want to. Feels really nice out here, and I'm enjoying collecting all the different things. But I did get a message from my boyfriend. He's off. He was supposed to work all day today. I guess they changed their minds and let everybody go home early. So I'm sure he's going to be wanting me home so we can hang out. Yeah, I'll turn the camera back on if I find anything else that's interesting on my way out. Otherwise, I'll see you at the house. Alright, I'm home, so let's get some of these plants in the house. Not the house, the shed. So a lot of these I think will be fine. I know it's so messy, I know. These guys are what I'm concerned about. Hello, oh, little lizard, hello. So, I don't know, maybe put them on the bottom shelf or take them inside. I'll figure it out. It's drizzling a bit, but not much so far. Well, it's the next day. The storm was very mild here in northern Florida. It's very cold though. Overcast, a little rain, a little wind, just not much. So, I think I'm gonna do some propagations, and we actually picked up a big old fish tank off the side of the road somebody was throwing out. We brought it home, got to get it cleaned up, and then I think I'm going to turn it into a terrarium. That might be in this video, I'm not sure. It depends on when we get it out the back of the truck. It's just wet and cold out right now. So I decided to take my micans out of this box with my peperomias, and it had quite a bit of growth, so I chopped some nodes and just kind of spread them out in here. And this will be a box just for my micans. Got the heater going, so I hope you can hear me. I don't think I've ever experienced a hurricane that brought cold weather. Maybe I'm just not remembering, but it's been really cold. Now I think with these guys, I'm gonna put them in a bigger container, but these little leaves that have started producing babies, I'm gonna put back in here. Okay, so this is what we got for this little box. Not a whole lot. Actually, I may take some leaves off of here and stick them in here because I didn't get any off of that plant. Alright, put 3 of those leaves in there, and I'll keep you guys updated. If this works, probably the peperomias are gonna go in the fish tank terrarium thing. I just cannot keep them alive outside of these propagation bins, so I'm guessing they just need a lot more humidity and moisture than I've been giving them. And I think the fish tank idea would be perfect for them. But the big plants, these guys, for right now, are gonna go in this plastic container. And there we go. I think the leaves do a little better when they don't actually come in contact with the plastic. Kind of noticed a little bit of rotting on the leaves that were touching the plastic in the other container, so I'm gonna do my best to keep them away from the sides as best as possible. And then we'll see how this goes. I'll keep you guys updated on all this stuff. So the other day I did something that I'm hoping will work. I took a cutting off of one of my cane begonias that grew a ton over the summer outside. The leaves are already starting to look bad, so I don't know if this is going to work. It's supposed to be able to propagate at the nodes, and that's a bunch of nodes underwater, so it supposedly can be done, so I'm hoping. And then I also topped my ficus Audrey, and I believe I should be able to prop this in water as well. I'm hoping that I didn't just do this for nothing. I'll keep you updated. I also started these are mulberry cuttings that my mom wanted, so I've got her some. And then I also have some elderberry cuttings in this jar. Other than taking them for my mom, I'm also just getting some ready for spring for myself. And I would like to, I have them listed on Mercari, cuttings for both of them. And I have sold some of the elderberry cuttings. So, I don't know, I just like to do things sometimes, even if it doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's my little string of hearts. Everybody in here seems to be doing okay. I did notice some of the leaves started to curl a bit. I've got a yellow leaf down there. I'm not too worried. It feels warm in this box. Got some green growth there. These roots are going crazy on my monstera, but everybody's looking pretty good in this box. I brought my darkwing begonia inside from outside because it kept getting toppled over. I am losing some leaves, but I think that was already happening. It was sitting in a dry, there was no water in here when I brought it in, so I think it was already damaged. But yeah, I started these in water a while ago, so that's cool. Look at this pretty tree frog. He's pretty. The wind is really picking up now. I think we're catching the western side of the storm. Yeah. I just chopped a bunch of vines. And somebody was looking for marble queens, so I'm gonna post these. I collected a few of these air plants when I was out in the woods the other day. some big ones and some little tiny ones. I think it's hilarious that if you find these in shops or online, they want to charge you like mass amounts of money, and they literally just grow in the trees here in Florida, and just fall all over the place. Like one this size, they'll probably charge you like $5 for, if not more. And they're just everywhere. So I collected some. We'll see what we can do with them. And this beautiful reishi. I was at work and I got a text from my boss when he was outside mowing, and he told me to come out back and check out this mushroom. It's gorgeous. Almost perfect on the top anyway. Really pretty. You can use that in decorations. Oh, and we had somebody bring a bunch of vases back to the shop. They do it all the time, but I really liked the shape of this one. And I'm gonna put this peace lily here in this little cup thing that my boyfriend made me. Fits perfectly right in here. So I'm gonna get a betta fish. I know when I did that video, I said, don't worry, I don't actually have a fish, but this is something we used to do. It's not dangerous for the fish. It's actually good for the plant and the fish. Symbiotic relationship type thing. And that's a good size vase. It's not, this is about the size of betta fish tanks that they offer, actually probably twice the size. So I'm gonna get a betta fish, and I'm gonna have a variegated peace lily betta tank, actual betta tank. All my little prop boxes over here. I want to do more and more and more and more. The only issue I have is lighting, basically. I could probably get a few more of these lights in bins, and I'd have to set it up so that everybody can get the light they need and all that, but I just really enjoy doing the propagation stuff. Could be difficult to pin down the species, but I think that's Bartram's air plant. Right? Here's some other stuff we get here a lot. This is in the Usnea family, medicinal uses. I've been collecting this too. I want to make a tincture. And this is the other type I've been collecting. So these are both Usnea. There she is. I cleaned her out. We brought her in here, and now trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. Terrarium, fish tank. I love watching fish, but I also love plants. So it's a dilemma. I think it's, I want to say 40 gallon. That's what I'm guessing. So I noticed some of these guys on the ground. These are from the, well, it's known as popcorn tree, soap tree, and we have quite a few in the yard. The wind has been blowing them down, and you can make soaps, candles, and stuff like that with these. Chinese tallow tree is another name for it. They use it to make, or they use it in their cosmetics, I think. It's like tallow. Now I've got a pocket full of them. They look a lot like white coffee beans to me. Okie dokie artichoke. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. The wind has really been picking up. But everything's still fine here. Surprised at how little rain we're getting. I was actually more concerned with the flooding, because this yard floods really easily, than anything else, and it's been hardly any rain, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will keep you updated on all the little projects that I've told you about in this video, if and when I get them done. The plants and stuff will be easy to keep you updated. I don't know if I'll do the tallow stuff, or when I'll get to the terrarium or fish tank. I'm not sure, but I'll keep you updated. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys, and find something to eat. Bye.